Hi guys, my name's Christina Hart. I'm here to present my coat of arms that I've laid out for everybody so they can get a better idea of who I am or what my passions are and things I've achieved or my goals, my aspirations, and some of my setbacks in life. But before I get started, I'm going to give a quick description about myself. I was born in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I grew up most of my childhood in England. My father was military and moved us to Georgia in the early 1990s, and that's where he retired, so I've been in Georgia since then, but I've traveled a few times here and there in the past few years. But like I said, this is my coat of arms I'm here to present to you guys, and I'm going to start off with this top left corner. Over here is my one thing I think I've excelled in, or I tend to excel in, is photography. It's one of my deepest passions, and I enjoy to do in my spare time, any spare moment I have. And in this bottom corner is the one thing I could do to improve on would be time management. I tend to get a little behind, procrastinate, and it's one thing I could definitely use a little bit more practice on, and something I try to work on every day. And in this top right corner is my one value and one commitment that I have that I would never budge on, is my responsibility and the commitment and the duties that I'll have forever to my children. These are my two children over here. And in this corner to the left is my one prized material possession that I have to have, and that is some pictures here of some family portraits, albums, and I always know where these things are at all times in case of a house fire or a flood. And if there's one thing I had to grab in case of an emergency that was a material possession, this would be the one thing, would be my portraits, because these are irreplaceable memories that are almost impossible to replace if they're ever lost or damaged. And the one thing I'm proud of the most that I've done in the past year would be that I enrolled back in school after 10 years. I graduated in 2000 from college, and I'm back again 10 years later, and I'd say it takes a little bit of courage and, to return back to school after so many years. And I'd say my gravest setback would be that I had to move back from Valdosta, or from New York City. I lived there roughly about 3.5 years, and it's been kind of difficult to get back in the swing of things, a slower pace, and definitely with the employment, trying to find a job. The job market's a little bit difficult down here, and I'd say that's my grievous setback, and I have every intention of returning after I finish school. And this bottom left corner was a question that we were asked in the coat of arms. If there was one thing that we could be, if we had 1 year to live and we could be granted any success, what would we do? And this one was kind of difficult for me because if I only had 1 year, in all honesty, I had time with my family and my children, but you have to be, logical about it, and I have to think about financial stability. And there's always been an idea of an invention I've always wanted to have done and pursue, and that would be to pursue this invention and have it patented by the United States and have it, so I could have some financial stability for my children when I'm gone. And these are the 3 words that would best describe me if you were to ask anybody if I wasn't here today. And these 3 words are dedicated, passionate, and unselfish. And this is my coat of arms, and I appreciate your time, and thank you.